I was able to save enough money to buy materials for shining shoes. So I have two jobs, selling newspaper and shining shoes. And then a friend of mine whose mother was in the nipa business got me to help him tie nipa together for sale. So I had three sources of income. My newspaper, my shoe shine, and my working for the, and that is where I learned the law of supply and demand from my friend's mother. Because when we started in the morning, we were selling the nipa for 1.50, 1 peso, 50 cents, 100. By 11 o'clock, somebody came and I said, 150. But the mother said, no, it's $2, 2 pesos. I said, what happened? I thought we were selling only for 150. She said, keep quiet. After the buyer left, he said, that is the law of supply and demand. The more goods you have, the lesser the price. But the less goods you have, the higher the price. Okay? Anyway, during all the time that I was earning money, I was keeping only part of it. I was giving all of it. After I reached 50 centavos, I gave it to my mother. My mother is the one who spent all of it. That is true. That went through until the war broke out. During the war, I had different jobs. I was a watch repairer. I was a timekeeper. I was a bodeguero. I was a
everything that.
laborer. And I was a foreman. During all the time that I was earning
How
money,
old were you at that
I
time?
was already from 18 to 20. I was earning money and I was giving. I was not keeping the money for myself, but I was giving them all to my mother. Because I'm helping her take care of all my brothers and sisters who are younger than me. Okay. Then, in 1949 or 47, I met Franklin
Good, right? Salad? Yeah.
He
You
was
from the
the
bottom,
one
it's all the sauce under.
who hired me in Clarkfield. And we became good friends in such a way that when work in Clarkfield terminated, he helped me find a job in Manila.
Well done.
During all the time that I was earning, until I reached the age of 20,
Yeah, exactly.
almost 30, all my money was going to my mother. She only gives me an allowance.
David, some more.
I didn't even have money to buy my clothes. She was the one who was buying my clothes. Okay. Now when I got back to Manila and was able to get a job because of the help of my friend Franklin,
The U.S. government.
I worked for the U.S. Public Highways. And I was employed there for 2 years. All my income were still going to my mother, except an allowance because I have to pay for transportation, I have to pay for my clothes, and other things. Anyway, the majority of my income still went to my mother. From the Bureau of Public Highways, I was transferred to U.S. Veterans Administration. When I transferred to the U.S. Veterans Administration, I started as a clerk, and then the chief attorney called me and said, I'm going to promote you to interpreter with a bigger salary. But I said, I don't want to be an interpreter because I'm going to school. And if I become an interpreter, I have to travel and live in the province for a while. So I didn't accept that. But several months later, he called me again. He said, I'm going to make an interpreter whether you like it. So I had to talk with my mother. I said, what are we going to do? I will earn a lot more, but I will not be able to continue my studies. But luckily for me, I was assigned to a small section, the field examiner section, called the SIS, Special Investigation Section. And my boss was a very understanding boss. When I explained to him that I wanted to go back to school to finish my studies in law, that is why I didn't want to be an interpreter in the first place. And he said, okay, I'm going to help you. From now on, I'm not going to assign you to the province. You'll only work around Manila so that we finish work at 5 o'clock. You can still go to school and finish your studies. Okay? Then, when I got to the point where I had to take the bar examination, I talked with my boss. I said I wanted 3 months leave of absence so that I can prepare for the bar examination. And he said, it's okay with me, but we have to talk with the chief attorney because you have only 1 month leave of absence. That's approved already. And you are going to borrow 2 months of vacation. So we went to the chief attorney, and the chief attorney was very understanding. As soon as I explained to him, I'm going to take the bar examination, and to prepare for it, I'm going to take the course in pre-examination